And we are live, I think. Hello, everyone. It's a Friday night chill stream. I'm Cooksel. I'm joined by Ashmanix.
Hello.
And I haven't even checked to see if the stream is working yet, but we are just assuming things are good because we like to be positive.
Speak for yourself, but I do have the stream up and it is live, according to me.
Good. And I'm assuming we all sound good, that everything is working as it should, because surely Discord was not just crashing and burning just a few moments ago.
As it is wont to do, especially when you're about to do a stream, especially on a Friday as well.
Yeah.
If you have taken note. We were actually just talking about your previous stream that you did on a Wednesday, the Cooksel Hour, which I quite like.
The Cooksel Hour, yeah.
I quite like that. Do you know, when I was watching it, you had picked the perfect game and the mood that you were in, the tone of voice. It really did feel like something kind of special compared to what you've done before. I'm not taking the piss or anything, but like.
Oh fuck! I need to change this outfit before my wife sees it. Right? Okay. Yeah.
Right. What was I saying? Like it felt very. Oh, what's the word? I don't know what the word is when it's like you feel kind of close and it's like.
That's what I was trying to go for. I wanted to be a little bit more. I don't know what the word is.
It's annoying me. Old age. Come on, what is it? Google Gemini sucks balls. Can't even fucking.
Google what?
I did a Google search and Gemini, the AI, has decided to try and give me words that relate to it. Intimate. That's the word. It felt intimate.
I guess that's probably the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not trying to take the piss. This is not like, I'm not being like, intimate, ew. That's kind of like lame. No, I think it felt intimate in a good way. It was a really interesting stream, especially for...
Felt like, how shall I put it? Instead of me going like all ham and playing up for entertainment's sake, because sometimes like you and I have had some like trying times lately, good and bad, and so I thought, you know what, kind of just want to let myself be a little bit more normal.
If I can and try to relate to stuff I've done in the past, what it reminded me of a little, just thinking about it now, is the when I played the house in Fata Morgana, because that was pre-recorded, it wasn't streamed, and the type of game it was, I don't know, it felt kind of intimate for me, even though I didn't have chat there. And yeah, it was good, and I think it was a good thing as well, because you were talking about some things just about relevant to your channel and stuff. Yeah, and that game, what was it, Shadow of the Colossus?
Shadow of the Colossus.
Heard of it many times, never seen it played, and it was in my opinion, the perfect game. The way it opened up as well and stuff like that was phenomenal. The music was beautiful.
I chose it specifically because it had the type of vibes I was going for, the mood, the tone. That is exactly the kind of like very quiet, meditative, contemplative mood, basically, that I was in. I was actually, when I first thought of doing a stream like that, I was actually in a bit of a sort of depressed mood. But when it came time, like especially in the like hours running up to that stream, I was feeling a lot happier. So I wasn't actually like as like dour sounding as I thought I would be in that stream in the end.
Which I think is good. Like, it felt more thoughtful than dour, right? At least to me. And no, kudos to you. Like, it was a good. I don't know. I just thought it was really good. And it's interesting. Like, I've been trying to, and this is probably going to backfire because Twitter sucks. I've been trying to interact on Twitter more, and through that, you just see I've been getting a lot more tweets, seeing a lot more tweets from other VTubers, and it's just interesting to see like I've started watching a couple. Well, I've started watching one particular VTubers around my size, and I've been seeing tweets from other VTubers, smaller ones. And it's kind of fascinating to just see other people who are in your position, either maybe slightly above it, maybe below my position in terms of follower count, subscribers, and just kind of what they're saying online. It's kind of interesting that quite a few of these VTubers are like, oh, I'm pre-debut, I'm going to debut, and they'll get like 1,000+ followers on Twitter before they even debut. So like they're doing like a sort of marketing of themselves.
Yeah.
And then when they debut, they have this like fully rigged, not all of them, but some of them have these like fully rigged models, which I think costs in the thousands. Actually, no, do you know what? Someone did give me a rough quote for a 3D model, even though I didn't.
I've had people proposition me here like, hey, you want a model? I can rig one for you. And I'm like, really? No, thank you. I'm not that guy.
Would you say, excuse me, Ashmanix has already rigged me one, so no. And he did it for free, so get up, yeah. You
got some good practice in there as well, because you made your model, and I'm impressed with your model. Every time I see it on the stream, I'm like, that is exactly what your avatar looks like, but it runs exactly like a model should.
Yeah, I think mine. So yours was a lot easier. I mean, I'm not gonna pretend I didn't do it from scratch. Obviously, I used Vroid Studio. Allows you to make a basic one, and then you can just export it and bring it into Blender and do whatever mods you want to it. And Blender has a thing to allow you to export it back out as a VRM thing. For mine, I had to do custom stuff like the ear cups and the glasses and really, and that was a absolute ball ache. So.
It was worth it. It's so worth it because it got it working in the end.
Yeah, my only issue now is the software that I use for tracking that I've made. I need to do some tweaks to that because I've noticed that VTubers, what the fuck is it called? What's that studio?
Vroid Studio? VTube Studio?
VTube Studio? Fucking hell, I've forgotten the name of that. Wait, I've got it on my phone. I think it's VTube Studio, whatever it's called, right? That does some really interesting stuff. It like stops. It doesn't just track your VTube Studio, yeah. It doesn't just track your face raw. It will do things so that if your face moves out of the camera area, your model doesn't wig out. So it's doing a lot of things to make the movements look natural and stuff. I don't know what it's doing. Whereas in my thing, it's just like it will just take the raw tracking. So if you move out and the camera starts, the tracking wigs out, my head starts like rotating.
That's fine. Like a level of jank is like expected. It happens a lot for a lot of VTubers. Even like the big ones like Hollow EN have what they call the Hollow EN curse, because a lot of tech stuff has gone wrong for them.
I do like the jank. I mean, we've made it our own, I think, on our streams. But I do think about it. I was like, is it like state machine stuff, or I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna pretend I know what I'm talking about. But I was like, what is it doing? That'd be cool because I don't want it to wig out if I'm outside of the tracking. But that's like from a coder point of view. It's like, how can I make this a bit better? But yeah, like. I don't know. I know you're kind of
blasé about it.
Yeah, I don't know your take. You're like doing streams less and stuff like that, and I'm
almost as good as mine.
Yeah,
that was weird. I was like, who's talking?
Oh,
I forgot about the game. I forgot the game. Like, there's talking.
You forgot the game has characters that sometimes open their mouths and talk about things.
It felt like somebody else was in this like Discord chat or something.
Oh, God.
I was like, what? Someone's hacked us. It's a random dude called Adam.
It could be worse. You saw what happened with that Italian Senate that was on Zoom.
Did someone not play the video of like Final Fantasy porn?
Yeah, so basically I looked into it because I'm like, this sounds interesting. I wonder what happened. Apparently what happened was someone broke into that Zoom call, which was being used by fucking government officials. and streamed Final Fantasy porn, as you say, yeah. I'm like, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, they must have got in trouble though. That's like a fucking...
I don't think they got in trouble.
It's a kamikaze move though, because if you're doing it with an important meeting, right, government meeting thing, they're gonna like, they're not gonna just slap you in the wrist. They'll give you a harsher punishment than you'd normally
As
get.
a deterrent, yeah, but I don't think I've ever heard anyone getting caught for that.
Because I think I can imagine someone just got a hold of the Zoom call link, right? And
managed to make
they
his
probably
way
have
in.
a password. Yeah, you just get the link because the link sometimes has the password in it. So yeah, but kudos to that because that was. But remember there was another. I don't know if it was a government thing or an interview. The guy was doing a Zoom call and he had a cat avatar and he couldn't switch it off. It was an old dude and he's like, "What is this? Why am
I
a
remember
cat?"
that one, yes.
That's an absolute treasure trove.
I remember that.
Oh god, I'll fucking.
Far too big. Anyway, let's get started.
Okay, scissors.
It's a good laugh.
Yeah.
People adjusting to online
Online
conference
live.
technology. Online live, yeah.
It's like
Get
that
on
weird.
Discord.
It's that weird mix of like where serious real life shit meets the internet, and the internet really doesn't give a fuck.
Well, the internet has been training itself via shit posting and memes and being shit to each other for decades. So you're coming into this kind of wild west to a degree, and all these normies are coming in going, "What the what? How did it get into the Zoom call? It's a fucking link, man." Someone must have accidentally like somehow gave it out, or somebody who was not happy with the government was like, here's this link to the Zoom call. Anybody want to jump in?
Have at it. Worst.
Yeah.
It's a fucking challenge.
Oh, I did have someone contact me that was not trying to sell me something.
Oh wow, okay.
On Twitter. So it was someone asking about the OBS plugin video I did. They're like, "Oh, I'm having problems trying to run it. I've got this error."
I see.
Ooh, bike.
Left it behind when she ran away.
That's the bike that Kaya left.
Girls have already picked it clean. Nothing to be done there.
Look, it's still a bike. What are you talking about?
You remember she was saying she ran for it, and you were like, "There's no way she ran in those sandals. What the fuck?" Yeah, there's the bike, basically.
Trucks are usually only used by scavengers.
I think this one belongs to Kaya.
We're just doing side quests right now and main quests, but I'm planning on doing a lot of the story in this.
All right. But anyway, yeah, someone was trying to do their own little plugin thing, and then they had an error, and they were asking me, and I was able to give like
Guidance on how to sort it out.
some guidance. I was like, scroll up shit.
Because just one thing, right, which is that because I can't play this offline, because I've now basically in the streams, and locked in on doing that. So I've been doing the boss run mode in this, which is actually really fun.
Oh, my big bottle of water as well. But like, I had fizzy. No, to be honest, I tried to like limit having fizzy drinks for the weekend, and so I had something for lunch, and I was like, no, I'm waiting.
Got the dryer. Now we need to find scissors.
Somebody on Twitter posted an image from from Fate Zero visual novel.
Wait, there's a Fate Zero visual novel. Are you talking about the
I
new
don't
Fate
know.
Stay Night one?
It looked like an older art style, but it was from something Fate.
Uh-huh.
And they're just like, what the hell is this? It was it was a picture of one of the characters. Nothing dodge, but the wording was clearly it was an H scene.
Yeah.
And it said some stupid ass shit, and they were just commenting
Okay.
about that.
Was it the table scene?
Do you know what? Let me check this up. Let's see where it will be. Why is
I don't
profile
know
here?
too much because I've never played the Fate games or anything, but I've heard people talk about certain scenes and that. The only other one I can think of that's like notorious in my mind is from Katawa Shoujo, and it's the God. What is the girl who has no legs who runs?
No.
The sprinter.
So,
it's her
Fate-
scene, and if you know what I'm talking about. Oh no, Ash,
I've got the screenshot here. It's from Fate's.
and internet's down again.
Oh, the stream is